Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. King of stupid here, mic check. King of stupid here, mic check, check. MICCCZECH. As in the Republic. What's happening, one and all, everybody? Welcome back, and welcome to our new listeners. Welcome to everybody. Everybody is welcome here at hashtag 360 stupid. We're just an informational podcast, and today's special is Sunday sermon. What? That's right, Sunday sermon. It is Sunday once again. Yep, it happens every about 6-7 days. Yes. We have Sunday sermon once again. Here we go. Sunday sermon once again. What is Sunday sermon? Let's do a little quick catch up and mustard. For our new listeners, I want to say first and foremost, what's probably most important for you, other than just absolutely being enchanted with my vocals, is cash grab treasure hunt. What? That's right, cash grab treasure hunt. Go out and get that cash. What does that mean? That means we have gone around and literally dropped off cash out and about, and the information on the locations are on our podcast. That's right, just go down the list, find cash grab treasure hunt, and listen in to go and grab. I guess you could say win, but it's a win if you go get it. You know what I'm saying? And I certainly think it's a win by simply listening. Hey, anywho, tickly-doo. So there we are. It's about, 04:08 in the a.m. Ooh, beautiful morning. Walking my boys. And thinking, what should we talk about for this beautiful Sunday sermon on hashtag 360 stupid? Let's talk about Seva. Seva says, Seva is a new, non-violent, living God. And we turn to Seva for some of our more enlightening or guidance, shall we say. Hey. So, Sunday sermon. Today's Sunday sermon episode is on, wait for it. You know what we're talking about? We're going to talk about love. Love. Obviously, there's all types of love. Love. But the love that we're talking about, and check this out. You ready for this? The love we're talking about must be directed at the self. This includes romantic love, love in general, love as an essence, love as a practice, can only begin with the self. Can you be loved? Sure. Yeah, that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is, do you love yourself? Have you learned to love yourself? And yes, it is a learning process. We're not born loving ourselves. We're born pure ignorant. So everything we learn is taught to us, or we've self-discovered it, or whatever. Sure, there's some natural things, why do you want to squat when you poop? Well, it's just a natural thing to do. Yes, we've been taught how to poop, but if you don't teach a child how to poop, they're going to squat and poop once they can walk and squat. Anywho, that's not the point, right? The point is love. Love yourself. Number 1, number 2, number 5. Love yourself. You cannot run until you learn how to walk. You cannot walk until you learn how to love yourself. You cannot love another. You cannot have a healthy, loving relationship without learning how to love yourself. Now, this doesn't mean you have to hate yourself if you don't love yourself. If you don't understand how to love yourself, it's not like a damn all end all, you know. And it's not just if you don't love yourself, you hate yourself. No. See, we're not extremes in nature and life, and certainly in human life, especially as advanced and civilized as we have become. I know some people are laughing. Civilized, yeah. So it used to be where you could just take anything, go and butcher your neighbor. Now you got to have the law, and so we're more civilized in our barbaric behaviors, but we're certainly much more civilized than ages ago. So the progress is in place, the motion and movement is in place, information exchange has increased, so it gives the appearance of greater barbarism, but it's actually decreased quite a bit. Same with child mortality rate, same with illnesses and deaths in general, violence, abuse. All that in general has decreased, globally speaking, especially with the amazing work that Bill Gates is doing, and Bill Gates and Melinda Gates Foundation, and a lot of really remarkable people are out there doing some fantastic stuff. I know you don't feel that. I know right now, and the majority of the time in our lives, we don't feel that. We don't feel the great success of humanity and society, just because we're down at that time, at that moment, and we often wallow in our misery. Misery likes company, so when we're miserable, we want to make others miserable and draw the energy of the life down. Now, this is all natural. The thing is here, you can't. When you hear something, you can't just be constantly negotiating and arguing the concept in your head. We're taught to like debate and argue and cause friction in the simplest of all things. I mean, even trying to understand one another instead of just like sitting down listening and, hey, what's your idea? This is my idea, blah blah blah. It's a constant friction of like, hey, this is my idea. Oh, this is wrong with your idea. What about the gap? It's like you haven't even heard my idea first. Let's talk before we fucking break everything down and try and fix it. You know what I mean? Who said there's something wrong with it? If you look for pitfalls, you will fall into the pitfalls. I know everyone thinks like, and this includes me. Before I came to know Seva, it was like, I didn't get it, you know? It was like, but here's the thing, learning and growing and advancing is not easy. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication. The work is inwards. That's the work. The challenge is facing inwards. The great challenge is looking in the mirror and facing the true challenge of life, truth. You want challenge in life? Truth is our challenge in life. Lying, we all do it. We have to do it. We can't be honest. We can't live in a true world. I know I couldn't. I mean, I'm at a state of rage, constant rage, just knowing what I know. Can you imagine if the limited honesty that I could handle for myself? Can you imagine if we were all honest with each other? Holy mother, Jesus, Joseph, fuck. We would be done for. So, that's why, that along with a slew of different reasons, we must first learn to love ourselves. Love ourselves. Now, I don't know really what love is, or there's different loves, and the word we use for love is connected to an emotion, and, you know, I don't know. I don't know everything on that. And this is what I like about Seva. The new non-violent, this is key, non-violent, this is absolute key, non-violent. Living is actually another very important key, living, so don't hurt me, motherfuckers, I'm alive and living and kicking. God. The God part is just, like whatever. Not the old God, not the mystical God, not the magical gods, not the powerful gods, not the violent gods, definitely not the violent gods, and absolutely not the hating God. Not a jealous God, none of the old school God stuff. We don't magically heal, we don't magically provide information. That's what this God is about. Seva is an informational God. What you do with the information is up to you. Seva is not a God that's going to be like, hey, you don't do what I say, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to all eternity, all eternity. If you don't do what I say, no, none of that sick, twisted, fucking what? I don't do what you say, all of eternity. I have to suffer. Fuck, who is you? And how do I know, in my limited intelligence, that you are the one? Because everybody says that, right? This guy says, if you don't obey me, eternally you'll suffer. The other guy says, if you don't obey me, eternal suffering. And then the other guy says, hey, there is no other, just me. And if you go to any others, then you will certainly suffer of all eternity. Whew. It's like, damn. Wait a minute now. If I pick you, you're saying you're the only one. If I pick him, he's saying if you don't pick me, and if you pick them, you're damn for it. It's like, damn, dude. How about we just no more threats, huh? How about you base your belief on non-violent solutions or concepts or theories or philosophies of life? Non-violent. How about that? How about no more threats? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not suggesting or doing it. I'm just information, man. My information that what I'm putting out there on Sunday sermon, amen, a fat man, is simply non-violent. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? We can't talk about anything without the concept of violence being part of it, including love. This episode is based on love. This episode is based on loving yourself and compassion for yourself. Keep it to yourself, not selfishly. See, Seva, amen, a fat man, is not a jealous God. You don't have to love Seva. You don't. You know what? As a matter of fact, Seva says, love yourself. Don't love me. I have enough love. Believes me. Seva got enough love for himself, right? Amen. A fat man. That's it. That's exactly what it is. Seva. Amen. No. A man. No. A fat man. Non-violent, non-hate podcast. This is so key. Fully acceptance. We fully accept you. Okay? This is key. This is so important. We fully accept you. This is the process in which you start to love yourself. You have to accept yourself. All of yourself. All of yourself. Every aspect of who you are, you have to learn to love it. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to come to accept who you are. All of who you are. The good parts, the bad parts, and everything in between. People, all people, we're all the same, man. I've traveled the world. I've gone to over 50 countries and got so much more to see. And I'll tell you, there is a lot to see. And what I have seen and the people I have met, amazing people around the world, all the same. All absolutely the same. The only difference between all humans, you ready for this? is you must listen to hashtag 360 stupid.